people had said they looked at where you were and what you've accomplished and said, hey, how lucky.
Yeah.
But they don't see like all the work, the blood, sweat, toil, tears, the time spent away from your family that goes into all the work that you have to do to create this business. It's not lucky.
It's not lucky. No, absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, I've been told that a few times. I've had people like I also think on the flip side that they're like, I can have that too. I'm gonna give myself 1 month to achieve it. And if I don't, then it was dumb, you know, that kind of a thing too. No one talks about the ugly side of it. Nobody talks about the conversations, the tears, the crying, the sacrifice, the missed soccer games, the juggling, the eating out, because, you know, sometimes you and your spouse or your partner is like two ships, you know, crossing. Nobody talks about that. Yeah. They all just see the outcome, but the process is what makes you. And at the end of the day, it really is coming down to your mindset, right? It's coming down to how badly do you want to make this work? How badly do you believe in yourself? Because chances are the people who are your friends and the people that you're surrounding yourself with, they don't believe in you the way you're going to believe in you. You're the only one who's going to be able to do that. And when it's dark and when you're crying and when you want to give up, because we all get to the point where you're like, I don't know if this is worth it. It's up to you. It really is. I have lost so many friends who have been in my corner cheering me on, because I'm going to play big and I'm without apologies, and it pisses people off, unfortunately. And it's sad, you know, it's really sad but at the end of the day, I'm like, am I going to stop because someone doesn't like me for it? If that were the case, I would have been dead a long time ago, right? We went back to your conversation about niche. I'm serving my market. And as long as I focus on who I'm serving, it makes it that much easier to keep taking that step. And it's just step every day till I get closer to where I'm trying to go.
And you have big dreams.
I got big dreams. Yeah.
I love that. But I love that the dream about, especially with the workout company you have, is that you're helping people. And some of your passion is not just making bands. Yeah. It's helping people get fit, or helping these mamas get fit and be healthy.
So it's really not too much on your physical appearance about fit, right? Because it's really more about like overall health and well-being. My 20s was spent on what you think of me and how I look.
Sure. And
my 30s are how I feel inside about myself, about where I'm going, and my gut health. And so there is a certain amount of empowerment that happens when you work out. I'm sure the science is right. Dopamine is released as well for me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So fitness and working out has always been part of my life. I had played basketball Kalakaua days. I had a volleyball scholarship. I played at BYU Hawaii. So like it's who I am. So after I got pregnant and gained 60 pounds, I have 4 babies. Someone had like, oh, you know, you should get into CrossFit, or you should do this, whatever. And there is a level of like, I'm so scared to try. And I think there's a lot of women who I'm so afraid to walk into a gym and try. And I just want to get rid of that. Whether it's, can I give you some stuff to do at home so that you feel confident enough to go somewhere else and try something else, is kind of where I'm at with the baby steps. Like, how do you feel about yourself? And can I empower you to take those steps? I don't care what you look like. I don't care what the scale says, because I don't go off of that. I don't live my life that way. How do you feel? You know, and how do you feel in that bathing suit? You know, like, how do you feel? And so that's always been the goal with Okole. Yeah, it's fun. It's an accessory band. Great. But can you not only find other people like you, can you find other moms down the street and get together and be like, hey, I got a half an hour, you got a half an hour. Let's make friends. Let's go for a bike walk, or a bike with the kids, or walk around the block. Can you step out of your comfort zone? And I think that's where I'm pushing, is like, eventually what I want is to see some of my Okole babes, that's what I call them, #Okole babes, step into a gym and feel like they belong there. And too many times in my life as a woman have I felt that I didn't belong somewhere where I absolutely belonged. And that is what I'm trying to address.
That's so deep.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
I love it. I absolutely love it because you're going after mindset in a physical fashion to where you're making these women comfortable in their own bodies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that translates to success in every other aspect of their lives.
I think what people forget about mindset, it relating it back to fitness, like it's a muscle, right? Mm-hmm. It is like a muscle and it needs to be exercised, and you need to put a lot of repetition in it, and you need to make time. It's not something like, I'm walking up the stairs, I'll get my fitness in today. No. Mindset's going to take intentional time. And if you're not careful, then that other voice creeps in. You know, that one we don't want to talk about, the one that puts that self-doubt in.
Dude, that's the one I have to tell the effing shut up all the time.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And it becomes your voice. And it's not really your voice. That's not your soul. That's not your heart. But it acts like it. And how quickly it can deceive you and talk you out of things.
Yeah. It's that little subconscious, you know, those little cartoons where you have the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other. It's like, well, which one is telling me to stop, or which one's telling me to just lay down, or, you know, not get up and do stuff, or which one's telling me, oh, this is too dangerous, or this is too much of a risk.
And I always tell anybody I work with, I was like, you know the truth by the way it makes you feel.
Yeah.
Period. So you know.
You know the truth by the way it makes you feel.
Yep.
I like that. Mm-hmm. That's another t-shirt. What are we on, like 3 t-shirts?
I guess.
Ideas?
Yeah.